Hello and welcome to the Uma Show. Today I'm going to talk about beauty tools that you can use at home. So let's start with what are really beauty tools. In last couple of years they've become really popular and how these beauty tools can help. So let's talk about that. So beauty tools are tools that can help you with different aspects of taking care of your skin, your face, your hair, any aspect of beauty. It could be a tool that can help you with exfoliation. It could be a tool that can help you with face massage, or a tool that can help you keep looking youthful, a tool that can help you with lymphatic drainage, and tools that you can have in your kit for different aspects of beauty. So as you know, there are so many available in the market in today's day and age. But I'm going to talk about the beauty tools that I have, that I launched a few years back, simply because these are the beauty tools I launched after a lot of research. So I'm going to talk about why I chose to launch these tools and what are their benefits. So my first tool, which is one of the most popular tools, with a lot of you have it, is my 3D face massager, this one. Now, why is it so popular? I guess it's popular because it's easy to use. Now, from my point of view, why I came up with this tool and not any other rolling tool. So when I started my beauty tool journey, my first tool was a jade roller. And I used it for a few years. And there are some videos on my YouTube channel actually on jade rollers. But then I realized it wasn't doing what I wanted it to do anymore. It's very, very good for beginners, but it doesn't really do too much. It is great to just stimulate the area, but it doesn't go deep. I know it's very popular, but it wasn't doing the kind of job that I wanted my tool to do. And that's why I came up with this one. So what did I want my first tool to do, basically? So, you know, I am a face massage and face yoga therapist as well as an educator. So I definitely wanted my tool to basically work with facial muscles on a deeper level. And any other roller was not doing that. So I came up with this that can actually stimulate the muscles on a deeper level. So I wanted a roller that will hold the muscle, that will help in increase the blood circulation, that will also help with lymphatic drainage, and will eventually lift and tone and scrub the face. So 3D face massager has these two rollers. And if you see closely, it rolls 360 degrees, both these rollers. And then it has got this handle which is very, very easy to hold. So what do you do with it? So when you place the 3D roller, whether you start with your chest or neck or even on your face, it holds the muscle. If you can see here closely, it holds the muscle, and as you are going up, it has this kneading effect. It kneads the muscle, which we need to stimulate the muscles. So if you go up like this, you can see it holds the muscle, has this kneading effect, and it massages the muscle the way it should, which the other rollers don't do. And that's why this was my very first beauty tool. And also, this tool is extremely easy to use. So if you are somebody who's very new to face massage and face yoga and beauty tools, and you don't know where to start, then this is the one for you. Because this doesn't need any training. This does not need for you to really study it. It has a very simple science behind it. Of course, you need to know a little about your facial anatomy. It always helps, right? When you have the knowledge of what you're doing, it's always more effective because you're visualizing what really this tool is doing, or whether you're doing face yoga or massage, you can visualize it. So even if you don't have too much knowledge about facial anatomy, this tool is very easy to use. And if you want to learn the entire technique, I do have a tutorial of 3D face massager on my YouTube channel. I will share the link below so you can watch the entire video on to learn how to use it. But this is a very good tool for a beginner. So if you're confused between, say, a jade roller or any kind of roller and this, then definitely go in for this or something similar to this, because this is doing way more than a simple rolling. It is going deeper, it's working with your facial muscles, it's helping you stimulate your facial muscles, it's increasing your blood circulation, it's helping with lymphatic drainage, and eventually it will tone and sculpt your face if you're consistent with it. It's very easy to carry. It's very easy to maintain and wash. You can just wash it with any baby shampoo or any mild soap without chemicals. If you're carrying it in your bag, you can also use it with, you can clean it with any kind of wipes and you can use it. You can travel with it. It just literally goes in everything. It's as long as your phone. It'll go in any size purse, and it's easy to maintain, as I said. So it's a great first beauty tool to have for you. So link is below in case you want to buy it, but look for something similar, easy to use. There are a few brands who've got something similar. So first beauty tool, highly recommended. Now, if you've done face yoga, face massage and started with this tool and you want to go a little deeper and want to see even more impact of a beauty tool and see better results, then my favorite is Guasha. This is my Guasha. This is a patented shape. It's a shape of a heart. I truly believe heart is everything, right? You know, it's my business is very heart driven, and when I was looking at designing my Guasha, every time I sketched something, it turned out to be a heart shape. Every time I sketched, even if I wanted to do something different, the heart was always looking better to me. So I resonated with this shape more than any other shape that I had drawn. And so I came up with this shape. Also, I love my Guasha, simply not because it's my Guasha. It has so many different edges and there are 2 combed edges in it. It's a very decent big size, so you can use it for your face as well as your body. I am coming up with a smaller size of the same shape that will be only for your face, but I know a lot of you have it, and thank you so much for supporting me and buying my Guasha and using it regularly. I get amazing feedback. Now, Guasha could be a second beauty tool, I would say, because it needs a bit of a technique on how to use it, and that's why I do regular workshops on facial Guasha technique, how to hold it, what really goes behind with each glide that you do, what is the direction of that glide. Of course, there are lots and lots of videos available on my YouTube channel, on my Instagram, and many other platforms. So you could always learn from these videos, but a lot of them are not correct technique. So if you want to learn the correct techniques, if you want to learn the correct technique to see very, very good results, then it's better that you join Guasha, facial Guasha workshop, either mine or any other experts. But Guasha takes the beauty tool game to another level, and beauty tool ritual or a routine, I call it ritual because I love rituals more than routines, to another level. Because this really can transform your skin. It can totally transform your face. Guasha, regular use of Guasha kind of retrains your skin. And when I say retrains, it really, it regularizes everything, your sebum production, your skin barrier, and also how your skin is behaving it retrains it to behave in a better way. So the main function of guasha is lymphatic drainage, which is a very important thing to do for our facial muscles, and a big part of face massage and facial guasha. It activates our facial muscles, and another very important thing that it does, that it breaks down the fascia. Fascia is this layer between our bones and the muscles, and when it's broken down, it kind of releases all the stress that we are carrying. Guasha is also great to remove all the stress and tension from your face on a daily basis that we accumulate. It also minimizes the fine lines, and over time it actually diminishes them. So guasha is almost magic if you are consistent with it. I have seen great results on myself as well as my client. And it shows result immediately from your first session. You can literally take your picture before and then do the whole guasha session, say for 20 minutes or 30 minutes with a proper technique, and you can see the after picture and you will see the difference. It also corrects the asymmetry of your face. It makes you kind of a little more symmetrical if you know how to use it, and if you are using the correct technique. I wouldn't say that it completely changes your face, but it accentuates what is more beautiful in your face. It can help you lift your cheekbones. It can help you get rid of your double chin. It can help you with droopy eyes. It can help you with, getting rid of the lines on your forehead. So guasha, if done properly, is amazing. So if you have invested in this tool, doesn't matter what shape you have, honestly, please use it consistently. Make sure it's made out of a good stone though. That's very important, because a lot of it that's available in the market that are cheap ones are not even proper stone. So, so you have to do a little bit of research and invest into it, because you're not going to buy it every single day, right? It's not one of those things that you need every month or every other month. It's one of those things that if you keep them properly, you have them for a lifetime. So invest into it and invest into a good stone. It really makes a huge difference. Mine is made out of black bayan stone. It also works with our energy and it has a lot of other benefits. So this could be your second beauty tool. But if you know the technique and you have invested your time into learning the technique, maybe you don't need to buy this then. Maybe you could move to this one straight away. And if you have this one, you're consistent with this one, a guasha of any shape I'm talking about. If you're buying mine, great, thank you so much. But if you're not, any other shape, and if you've invested into a good guasha, carry on with it. Be consistent and you will see results. And take care of your guasha. It's easy to wash it, it's easy to maintain, but it's a stone. If it falls, it's going to break. So show it your love. So this could be your first tool if you know the technique, or could be your second tool after a few months of using something like this. So my next home tool is facial cups. I have a set of 4. They're made out of silicone and medical grade glass. So what are facial cups? Facial cups or facial cupping comes from traditional Chinese medicine, and it's based on suction. So you basically place it on a part of your skin. You press this part, and so it kind of sucks this area, and then you move it around. So if you can hear that, so it holds on to that place, it kind of sucks the blood there, and then you can keep the tension till you glide it towards your ears or upwards. So that's the very basic of it. Of course, I have a full tutorial on it on my YouTube channel, so you could watch it. But what it really does, because it is doing that suction activity, it really energizes and circulates your blood. And with that blood circulation, it activates the facial muscles and the fascia, and also clears out all the blockages and all the blocked energy. Facial cupping came much later. Of course, you know the cupping that we do on the body. And we usually get, every time I've done it, I get these red marks on my body. But facial cupping is much milder. You don't get that much of redness. Of course, you get a little bit of redness because of the blood circulation, but not as much as you get on your body. But the method or the science behind it is pretty much similar. And body cupping has been done for athletes, for people with blockages, and it's been recommended for a lot of health issues. And cupping has really helped a lot of the people going through certain health issues. Facial cupping, it does exactly the same thing without those red marks. And over time, when you're consistent with it, it shows amazing results. Like one session of, I call my facial cups glow boosting facial cups, because in one session, the glow that you get is unmatchable. No other cream, no other facial will give you that glow that facial cups give. And that's why I love cupping so much. So if you want that instant glow, that 5 minutes of facial cupping can really give you that glow and transform your face. So facial cupping, again, you need to know the technique, and I wouldn't recommend you to buy these as your first tools, because this is a little more trickier to use than the other tools that I spoke about. So if you're totally new to it, this one, easiest to use. If you know how to use that and you've been doing face yoga, face massage, and you are ready to learn a little bit of technique for Guasha, this should be your second tool. And then maybe move on to facial cupping. But be careful, because I would like you to invest some time into trying out different facial cups, learning the technique, and then starting to use it, and also see how it works for you. Because everyone's face is different, everyone's skin is different. If you have active acne, if you have rosacea, if you have eczema, or any of those skin conditions, then I don't recommend cupping at all. Then you have to heal those things before you get onto facial cupping. You can use Guasha if you have active acne around the acne, but you cannot use cupping. So heal your skin and then get used to the other tools, and then move on to the cuppings, the cups. And as I said, learn the technique before you start using it. So these are great tools, great results, instant boost of energy flow on your face, instant boost of that glow on your face. But you need to learn the technique. So invest into it after you've kind of been in this zone for a while. So my next tool that I highly recommend is a facial reflexology tool. Now, facial reflexology is an ancient practice in traditional Chinese medicine. Our face is a microsystem to the internal organs that we have, and every part of our face corresponds to a different organ. And we have meridian points, and when you work on those meridian points, you're basically working on balancing those organs. This is the simplest definition I could share with you when it comes to facial reflexology. So what happens when you do facial reflexology? So our body is operating on either parasympathetic nervous system or sympathetic nervous system. When we are operating from our sympathetic nervous system, we are on the go. It's like fight and flight, right? All the blood circulation is on our muscles. We are ready to fight. And so because the blood circulation moves towards our muscles, our organs don't really work properly, because the blood is moved out of the organ, so it's not functioning at its optimum. Parasympathetic nervous system is when we are relaxed, when our blood circulation is happening the way it's supposed to happen, the organs are working at its optimum and getting all the nutrition that it needs and all of it. Now, when you do facial reflexology, the first thing it does is that it brings you back to parasympathetic mode. And so you instantly feel relaxed. And so your cortisol levels, that is a stress hormone, goes down. And when that happens, your organs start to work in a better way. First thing first. So whether you know how to do it or not, if you don't know in depth, you still are with facial reflexology making yourself come to a space where you feel more centered. And then of course you learn about the different meridian points, whether it's kidney points or your lungs point or your ovaries or your digestive system or your eyes or any other organs, and you think that's not balanced and you want to work on those organs and you learn the meridian points, then you can use this tool, which is a very simple tool, very effectively. So for example, these are our kidney points, and you go on small circular motion here, say 10 to 15 times. And then you move from here. This whole area is our digestive system. So I'm actually having, in the month of February, having my workshop on the basic of facial reflexology. It's a very vast subject, but I'm going to be teaching in that workshop the basic of facial reflexology and teach you how you can use it to not only feel centered, but also to lift your face, to overcome different skin issues. So I'm going to be focusing more on the skin part of it. It's extremely interesting. Ever since I've gotten into facial reflexology, I've learned so much. Then there's no end to it. But you can start with basic and you can start to see results. And it's just amazing that these simple tools with a little bit of technique and knowledge can really not only make you look good, but feel so good. And for me, beauty is all about feeling good, feeling beautiful, more than just looking a certain way. So very much worth investing into this tool. So this is my fourth choice. Now then I have a Cellulite kit, which is a dry brush and a wooden massager, which I combine with this cup, this size cup. So Cellulite is something that most of us have it, nothing wrong in it. I have it, and it's not that you have to get rid of it. You know, you've got to accept every part of your body the way it is. But if it's bothering you, or you want to get rid of it, or you want to reduce or minimize the look of it, this kit is just amazing. So you start with dry brushing, and if you know, I have done videos on dry brushing. There are lots available on dry brushing online. You basically are moving towards your heart with the dry brush. Mine is completely plant-based, no animal product used in this. All the details are there on my website. So you basically, you can start, I usually start from my legs and going upwards. Even in your stomach, you're going upwards. From here, you're going towards your heart. Your hands, you're going towards your heart. So you're basically going in this direction. It is great for exfoliation. It again increases blood circulation. It helps in lymphatic drainage. By the way, I keep talking about lymphatic drainage, and it's a very important function for our immunity, if that interests you. And of course, lots more. I should do probably a video on just lymph nodes and the whole lymph system and lymphatic drainage, because there's just so much there to learn. But yeah, this helps in lymphatic drainage, and then it really detoxifies because it increases the blood circulation and flushes out all the toxins from your body. Once you have dry brushed, you can apply some oil, and then you can use the massager. Again, going in the same direction. Once you are done with dry brushing, you can use some oil wherever that area, or the whole body, or your thighs, or your hands, wherever you think you need to work on for your cellulite, and then work with this wooden massager. This is an amazing tool, and it's so effective. You again go upwards, or you just work on that area. What it's doing is basically breaking down the connective tissues that's below the muscles, and the fascia, basically, where the fat cells get trapped, and that's how we get that dimpled look that we get, which is called cellulite. So this helps in breaking down that. And if you're regular with it, you're consistent, you see results. I've seen some amazing results with something like this. So you combine this with dry brushing, then wooden massager, and then apply some more oil for the cup to glide, and then you can do the cupping, and that increases the blood circulation there and works and stimulates those muscles even more. Just try it for, say, every alternate day for 15 days and see the results. You can take before and after pictures, and I promise you will see the results. So again, beauty tools that can really help you with these areas. Now, coming to how to use them, most of them I have videos, and this video will become very long if I show you how to use them, but I'm going to just link the videos below so that you know how to use them. This one can be used without oil. You don't need any oil at all, and the facial reflexology tool can be used without oil too. So again, easy to carry, you can use anytime. I carry these two wherever I travel. And this can also be used as facial reflexology tool, because this has this tip that can be used as facial reflexology tool. Otherwise, I most of the time carry both. And while I'm traveling, especially air travel, facial reflexology really soothes me in so many different ways, because it really gets me back to that very calm space. So very easy to carry, doesn't need oil. For Guasha and for the facial cups and the cellulite kit, you need an oil to use for it to glide, for that gliding purpose. And any oil you can use. I use Living Libations sea buckthorn oil, which is extremely effective. I use this even for my body, for the cupping, or for the wooden massager. So these are the tools that I launched, and it covers most of the beauty related issues that you have, that we all have, and we would like to kind of address them. They are good for exfoliation. You can use this. You can use it for face also, this one. So this you can use for face, you can use this for your body, and rest cupping both for body and face. This is for body and face too, this size, and then facial reflexology obviously for your organs, and this is for your face. Why have I launched all these products is because when I was looking for a one-stop shop for all these products, I wasn't getting it. So I wanted a place where women can come and just shop everything that they need for their beauty tools, or they can just shop one to see how it goes and then come back and buy the other one. But there is one place to buy all the tools. I also like to share my knowledge so that you get educated about how to use these tools. I'm not saying buy my tools. You can go ahead and buy any other tools from anyone else, but make sure, I personally feel, make sure you're buying tools from people who are experts into it, who have the knowledge behind it, who are small business owners, who are passionate about it, rather than buying it from a big corporation that doesn't know why and how these tools are used, you know. So that's my only request. So go ahead and buy your tool from anywhere you want to buy. And if you want to buy mine, then all the links are below. And if you want to learn more about these tools, for example, Guasha, I do have workshops very regularly, live ones, but I also have recorded versions of it. Of course, I have 7-day facelift course for face yoga and face massage. You can check it out. You want to heal your skin before you start to use these tools, then check out my online course called Holistic Skincare Masterclass. That will help you heal your own skin. Otherwise, follow me on Instagram, where I share so many videos about all these things, everything that I'm passionate about. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. I hope it was useful for you, and sending you lots and lots of love and health. See you soon.